Hi everyone, thank you for tuning in to another episode of Holding Court with the Empress of West Hollywood. My name is Enoch Miller, your Empress of WeHo, and thank you so much for being here with us today! Yay! I'm going to ask all three of my lovely, amazing guests to put up their right hand, make a fist, and flex. Because this is the Beefcake Realness episode. Because this is all muscle, all day, all...
I could hang with.
You're right. And people are like, you don't hang out with pretty people? Fuck yes, I do. So we have some amazing guests. We have Spiro Galanopoulos over here at the end. Tyler Booth, his lovely, amazing boyfriend. And always favorite host of Listen Sweetie on Tuesdays at 4. And again, Eric Restivo. Yay!
Hi.
So we're going to do some quick announcements real quick before we get into the main beef of all this beefcake realness. So if anyone is going to be out there tonight at Mickey's West Hollywood from 7:30 or 7 to 8:30, go there for happy hour. Faring Capital, who's a local developer here in West Hollywood, is going to be having a meeting for anyone confused about this Robertson Lane referendum that people have been putting out there. Basically what's going on is the union for the hotel is wanting Faring Capital to pay them some X amount of money, blah, 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 union bullshit. And they're saying if they don't do that, they're going to start this referendum, which they have been, to get people to petition not allowing Faring Capital to pick up the factory, turn it on its side, and place it long ways on Robertson Boulevard. So basically, hashtag extortion. So if you have signed that petition but did not know what you were signing and want to negate your signature, you can find a Faring Capital representative that was doing an alternate petition to remove your signature from the previous petition thing by signing theirs. So if you have all this confusing information going at you with all these different people, it's a lot. Go to Mickey's 7 to 8:30. They will help explain everything and kind of give you guys an overview as to what's going on. So go check that out tonight.
And it's free drinks.
And it's free drinks, yeah, seriously. They're
What was
going to
that
be
word?
referendum.
What is that?
Basically, it's just
Like a soccer referee is what I thought.
No,
like I thought it was like a
it's
rap.
it's a petition against something. Yeah, it's like a callback.
Gotcha.
They're putting up a protest. I think it's a better way to say referendum is a protest.
I like that.
And then I want to do a special shout out to my two amazing squirrel friends, Sean Morris and Curtis Smith. I'm so happy for you guys. They just came out for Pride Month announcing their relationship.
Yay!
So happy for them.
Cheers.
Cheers
to you.
Cheers to you guys. Curtis and I went to college together at a Christian school, which was very oppressive, very negative. And for him and I, we are very much on the same story of having to deal with people trying to make you not be who you really are meant to be and living your truth. And now he's finally found the man that he loves and is happy to share that with the world. So we're happy for you and love you.
Come
both.
on, Curtis.
Yes. Woo. So now we're going to go into some fun stuff because Eric has all these amazing news articles
Right
from around
away.
the world.
Oh my god.
I'm so excited.
Okay, we're starting with the bang.
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, I mean, Spiro and Tyler haven't. You've been on Listen Sweetie before. You
it.
will
So
be
much
on
fun.
Listen Sweetie soon.
Well,
Doug. And what I do is I bring some light to some, not so crazy things that are going on all over the world because there are a lot of too many crazy things going on all over the world.
Yeah.
Brad? Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. Oh. Sponsorship real.
Thank you, behind the scenes crew. We love you. Okay, so guys, today, basically, all the world is a stage, but one man needed only a Los Angeles freeway sign to put on his thrilling show today. The freeway to downtown, which whatever freeway that is, because I don't have a car, but the 110 was closed for 6 hours today because there was a man on top of the overpass dancing, rapping, and vaping with his vape pen. So basically, he had a sign, and it said, "Give a hoot, don't pollute." And basically, after he kept it closed for 6 hours, there were 2 hours after of high-stake thrills where the man danced, vaped, rapped, evaded capture, and eventually backflipped into custody. So they set up all these inflatable mats underneath. And so I found out about this because Kristen, our friend who used to work with us at Flaming Saddles, Kristen was on her way to work, and he was right in front of her, like in her car, and she put it on her story, and I was like, what the hell is this? So kudos to him.
That was like the guy the other week that was dancing naked in front of the show.
Oh yeah, your video. I saw that. Yeah. But I mean, I love anyone who's just gonna like make something hard for someone for no reason. I mean, like that's hysterical.
I know, depending on my day, on what I have to do, I mean, I will run a hippie.
I would live. Yeah. If it was my day off, I'd like live. If I was not, I'd be mad.
Can jump.
Right. Well, speaking of perhaps hitting a hippie, there is a pair of gay swans.
Oh my God,
I know that
so
there was no segue there, but.
Talk about Murray Swami and his new relationship.
Oh, I didn't say that. Murray, you like me. I didn't say that.
There's 2 swans now.
A pair of gay male swans have been taken to an animal reserve after attacking several people at an Austrian lake. So the swans were apparently protecting their nest, which as opposed to an egg, it was a colorful like plastic cup, and they just thought it was an egg. So they had this like aggressive behavior that had started last summer. Totally. I think they have names
Somebody's
somewhere.
gonna have to break it to them.
And they became really, really belligerent and started attacking everything that came their way and like throwing themselves on swimmers trying to submerge people.
Yeah. They put some people in the hospital.
So basically, instead of euthanizing, and for those of you who are at home, and maybe you're not that smart, but euthanizing means put down or kill. Instead of killing these angry birds, they decided to just take them to this reserve. And apparently homosexuality has been documented in a host of different species. Penguins, and two famous gay penguins were trying to incubate a rock. So, I mean, just saying.
Well, that's actually...
Did the swans get the cup with them when they went to the reserve?
I really hope so, and that's actually a really good question. I should have been prepared for you to ask me that question. Because,
what about the cup, you guys?
Because I knew you'd care about the swans, so we can find out about that as well.
That's hilarious.
I'm so sorry. I feel like there are probably a lot of people watching who like don't know like what I'm talking about right now, but this is about to get a little bit more rated R. But basically, a Chinese man attempted to cure his constipation by shoving an eggplant up his anus, and it got stuck.
Wow.
So I mean, like,
wait, hold on. I have never.
And I am not participating. But basically what happened was, according to a report, and now listen, sometimes my news sources that I report to you guys to are completely legit, and some of them I question myself, but they are funny. So this was according to a report called the Irish Post, and a Chinese man was admitted to a hospital with a 30-centimeter long eggplant up his rectum, which is quite long. Questioned by doctors, he revealed that he had been suffering from constipation for the past 2 days and turned to a home remedy.
So he shoved something up there.
Which involved shoving something
Does he
up
live in
there.
West Hollywood?
But wait, guess what? He doesn't live in West Hollywood, and if he did live in West Hollywood, we wouldn't hear about it because he'd be fine. We would just call that Thursday.
Also, what gay man in West Hollywood is ever constipated? I don't think any of us.
Well, I mean, I work next to Tyler on Friday and Saturday nights, and he is dank when he farts. I'm just saying.
Protein farts.
I can vouch for that.
Yeah, but they're like
farts like go out, they're like
protein-based.
whistles.
Yeah, they're protein based, and they could like I get 2 grams of protein from inhaling his farts. Legitimately.
Sharing is caring. I've always been inside Eric.
Basically, he is someone upstairs right now? Or are they yelling at us?
No.
Unfortunately, the remedy was a complete failure, by the way, and it actually made the situation worse. So he experienced a lot of nausea and vomiting. It's out, and also the eggplant is fine. So he is expected to make a full recovery. Okay,
That's
2
your
more.
favorite dish, right? Eggplant parmesan?
I don't like eggplant parmesan, but for the purposes of karaoke night on Monday night, I sometimes say that because it's a relatable dish. People enjoy eggplant parm, but it's something that I try to eat and I can't enjoy it. The texture bothers
you're
me.
vegan too. You can't have parmesan.
Well, still, but it's just the eggplant thing. I've tried it for a long time now. And
There's a dirty.
It goes in the other hole, not the mouth.
Apparently, according to this one. But so West Hollywood is, with my vape pen right here, is becoming extremely progressive for the sales of medical marijuana. You can now, sir,
Bowling alley.
you can now even get your medical marijuana delivered, and you can even renew your doctor's card online for like $35 with HelloMD.com. I did it. There is a medical marijuana joint that is worth $24,000 right now, and it's a 3-foot-long joint. It was auctioned off Thursday night for charity, whatever charity that fucking is. I want to go there, by Stone Road Farms, and it's a Los Angeles-based cannabis company, and basically it contains more than a pound of weed, as well as 6 ounces of concentrate, 2 ounces of bubble hash, which, just so everyone at home listening and watching, just, you know, that's a lot of freaking weed.
Like Snoop Dogg and Willie Nelson
I'm not sure that basically, we were just talking about Snoop Dogg, that's so funny. But people said, they said that smoking this would be definitely a multi-day endeavor. After 3 or 4 hits, you'd be couch locked. So
you better fill your fridge before you smoke
that is definitely true. I'm couch locked right now, just because of this content. So I mean, I can't believe that. But I like to usually end this out with a animal story because I tend to favor animals more than humans.
Same.
And there is a flamingo that we will refer to as number 492. That escaped a Kansas zoo in 2005 and is thriving 700 miles away in Texas right now in 2018.
Wow.
He is thriving.
Solo.
Okay,
He can do it.
so
He can do it. Anybody can do it.
I am no expert, but I'm pretty sure that flamingos are not native to Texas.
No.
I mean, you have lived. Are you from Texas?
No, I just
you've
lived
lived in
there.
Texas.
Yeah.
For how long did you live in Texas?
Almost 6 years.
I knew there was relevance to this
5,
article.
6 years.
Okay, so in your 5 or 6 years in Texas, did you see any flamingos?
Unless you went to the
I'm
zoo.
not talking about men. I'm
No,
talking
no.
about
Unless you went to the Dallas Zoo, no.
So apparently he, so this flamingo, 492, escaped from this zoo in Kansas and now is in Texas living its life.
Wow.
And they knew it was him because of the number on
the
its
tag.
on its foot. So it's a testament to how these animals can adapt. But all I'm saying is that if a flamingo can escape and be 700 miles away from what made it unhappy at one point, like you can have a happy day. Like, you know, like it's gonna be okay. You know, like you're not this flamingo. So just like get it together and get it done. And listen, sweetie.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh my god, that was hilarious.
Yeah.
Stupid
news, y'all.
Stupid, amazingly stupid news. But seriously, check out Eric's show Tuesdays at 4 on UBN or Facebook Live on Listen Sweetie or GayLifeLA.com as well. So we're gonna get into some fun little tea with these boys because all 3 of them work in the nightlife industry, and the gay nightlife industry itself is a little bit more of a different beast because there is so much that goes on, from partying to all the fun go-go boys you have on there, and each one of these lovely, amazing men have done this for years, and so they know all the tea, all the shade, and all the fun little questions I might interest you on what really goes on behind the scenes to make the gay nightlife scene as entertaining and popular as it is. So all 3 of you, surprisingly, are from East Coast boys. Eric's from Long Island, from New York. Tyler's from Portland. Spiro's from York, Pennsylvania.
Hey.
So they're all kind of like from that. So when you guys came out to LA and started, were you old enough at the time in the East Coast to be going out? Like, were you all 21 or at least fake ID old enough to go out and do that?
I found a way.
You found a way?
Yeah.
What about
I was
you?
old enough.
You were old enough?
Silver Lake got a fake ID.
Yeah, I was old enough as well. Yeah, when I moved here.
So when you guys moved out to here, and
only like a
doing
year
this-
old enough.
Just like
I'm joking though.
So when you guys started coming out here, did you notice a big difference between East Coast nightlife to West Coast nightlife? Like, Eric, what about like for you?
For me, I mean, East Coast, like, especially being in Manhattan or Brooklyn Heights, anything like that, you know, all of these bars that you go to, you can order food and get drinks or get a beer until 4 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah.
You know, and then the bar will take a 45-minute break, turn around, and it's open at 6 a.m. again.
Serving breakfast and
yeah, you know, it's different than a 2 a.m. shutdown here. So.
And then, Tyler, for you, what was kind of your different experience with East to West Coast on the nightlife scene?
Well, there's a gay club in Portland, Oregon called Escape, and it's 15 and up. And,
Oh, wow.
No one over 22 years old can go in.
Oh,
It's
really?
protected by drag queens, and it's a dance rave party for gays. And I would spend every Friday there, and everyone felt like a star because there are just elevated boxes and mirrors everywhere.
Wow.
And that kind of like, when I moved out of Portland, Oregon at 18, I discovered Rage, and Rage was kind of like the same thing. And then when I started dancing there, I got offered to be a go-go dancer because I felt like a go-go dancer in Portland.
Yeah.
Was Rage like the it club when you moved here?
Yeah, because it was Tiger Heat, so it was 18 and up, and I could go there and dance and drink in the corner.
A little darker.
Yeah. And,
I think they still practice those underage rules there, actually.
They do. I got kicked out one time. Like, it was not fun.
And Spiro, for you, what about you on your experience from East to West Coast? Like, was there
For me,
yeah,
especially where I grew up in Amish country. So when I came here, I hadn't even been out.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so I discovered this whole wonderful city and like a whole different life. I was like, what is this? Like, I had never been to anything like this. I was like, maybe I'm in heaven right now. Because I had for the first time saw go-go dancers and just the scene, and I was like, so it is okay. Like,
yeah.
I'm normal.
Although I know some of those
There's a
Amish
place
people
for me.
can get crazy when they do their coming of age shit. I've seen those shows.
I never got crazy. I just kind of like eased myself into it, and then came out. My friends kind of pulled me out because I worked in television, so it was cool. But I experienced the Abbey was totally different when I came here, like 7-8 years ago.
Yes.
So it was different with the go-go dancers, but I discovered the city, and it was like completely different for me.
Oh, totally.
It was, like, eye-opening.
I can totally see that, and it was the same way here. I mean, coming from Midwest area to LA and seeing this, I mean, it's so night and day on how everything is like that. It's just crazy. For you guys now working in the nightlife industry for at least a couple years now, what is your reason for getting into it? Was there like a specific person or event that kind of someone was like, oh my god, I'd love for you, or it was a friend? We'll start with you, Spiro. What was kind of your first introduction into someone getting you involved in it?
For me, when I actually moved back here, I had met Tyler, and I was in school full time and getting my license as a lab technician, and I needed extra work. So then Tyler's like, well, you have the body. He's like,
he puts you to work.
He's like, why don't you just dance? And I'm like, what do you mean dance? And he's like, go-go dance. I was like, I don't know if I can do that. That's a lot of pressure. Like, I was like, I don't know if I can get on stage in my underwear or a Speedo and just dance for like hours.
You're so cute.
Or the box. And so I auditioned, and he was there. Like, they pumped me full of drinks. And then I auditioned, and I was like, this is not too bad. This is fun. And then after that, he kind of just got me into it, and I started like doing gigs here and there, and my booker started booking me different clubs and then offering me different events, and then I was exposed to like AHF and like doing gigs for them.
For Impulse and
it was like a different thing.
Yeah.
It was like helping but also working.
Exactly.
So it was cool for me.
Awesome.
I enjoy it.
And then Tyler, for you, what was kind of your first introduction into it?
Mine was kind of the same. When I first moved here, I was going to film and television production school, and when I went to West Hollywood, when I finally discovered it, I was like, oh my god, these are my people. This is where I should be. I was living in Northridge, and I was like, this is California? I was like, it's so hot. I was like,
it's way in the valley.
It's way up, like 45 minutes away from here.
I know, that word.
Yeah.
Awful. It's not chilled. And when I came down here, I was like, oh my god, these are my people. This is where I want to be. I want to invest my time, energy. I want to live here. I love it. And when I started coming here, I was go-go dancing, and that introduced me to so many people. I made so many connections, so many friends for life. And throughout the time, I realized that like I want to upgrade from go-go to server to bartender, and then be club promoting and hosting events and throwing parties. Right. And I just got it seemed like such a happy world to me.
Yes.
And if I can be happy and make money, I feel like that's the key to success.
Seriously, I mean, what's the better job than to be excited at the job you get to go do and get paid for it?
Yeah, right?
Seriously.
It feels great.
And then Eric, for you, I mean, you were doing a lot of like acting, music, stage production, stage performance and everything with that. While you were doing New York, and you came out and were doing a little bit of that here. What was your initial intro into the nightlife scene?
You know, I was just like walking past Flaming Saddles, and they were holding an open audition, and I guess that I had missed the audition. It was like the third day of auditions or something, and they had already had like a cast per se of whom they had called back into this day, and they were all in the back parking lot, and I had done a production of Rent and Naked Boy Singing back in New York City with another friend, Eric, who was the choreographer for the New York City Flaming Saddles.
Oh, okay.
So I recognized him and walked in on the rehearsal, and Jackie screamed at me to get out. She was like, who are you? And I was like, I'm just here to see my friend Eric. And she was like, I don't care. Get out.
I've had the same "who are you" question.
I'm like, And then she was like, you come back and audition in the morning? And then I did. And then I just remember, like, it was, like, really intense. And she asked me on a scale of 1 to 10 how good of a bartender I was. And I told her a 10. And I got the job. That was what it was. You know, like, that was it. But I mean, I didn't really plan on being in nightlife when I came here. I planned on focusing on acting and film more. And then I found that I was able to find loopholes with doing that, more so with making bartending and nightlife my full schedule and working around that.
Which is great. I mean, again, it's like Flaming Saddles for these two for sure. Almost every weekend you can check them out. And Spiro's, you're usually at Revolver and
Mickey's sometimes.
Mickey's every now and then. When are you usually at Revolver? Thursdays or Friday?
I am there Fridays.
Fridays
for sure.
That's Murray's night, which is like the night,
which is a lot of fun to go to. There's some great guys there.
On Friday.
So for each of you, what is the one thing you really like about being in the nightlife industry, and then what you don't like?
Reading is trouble. Is Jackie watching this?
I need some more ice. It's about to be cold in here.
In general.
To be perfectly honest with you, I think the worst thing about nightlife for me is I love my morning. I love morning time, unfortunately. And when you get home, these guys know, like, when you get home from even a 4.5 hour shift, you know, like, you're going full speed 360 ahead for those 4 hours. It may not seem like a lot, but when your sales are $3,000 maybe, you know, for those it's a lot of drinks, you know. You can't go right to sleep. You can't just, like, take a shower and fall asleep. You have to eat. You have to watch a show. You have to maybe take it to have a drink. You know, and then it's like, oh my God, it's 4:37 in the morning, and it always happens to be that random 4:37 number. You know, like, I think the hours are probably my least favorite part of it. But like you guys have said, the freedom of being happy in the workplace is something that not many people get when they go to work every day, and I feel happy every time I go to work, regardless of the day that I had. You know, so.
Amen. No, you said it. Like, absolutely.
That's really it. It's hard, like, the hours.
You're not like a normal person in civilization. Like, you're a vampire. Like, I have to spray tan, guys.
It's true.
I never see the sun. Let's go to the beach tomorrow. I'm like,
can someone spray tan us, like, right after this?
I'm
not even joking.
I don't think you want that kind of spray.
I'm just saying, like, no, that's the only thing. It's really hard being a morning person.
Yeah, I know Spiro said this before too, where it's just like it's definitely the hours for, and also you said sometimes the people can be either really nice or just like god awful. And
that's a thing
kind of
too,
polarized
for sure.
So what do you want? You know, for you,
yeah. For me, what I enjoy about it, I've enjoyed meeting people.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's been fun. I really enjoyed the dancing. It was fun, like, just entertaining and just, I guess, being that, like, statue where people appreciate you, but it's exhausting. Like Eric said, I mean, they do more work than I do. I just stand there and, like,
you do just as much work.
But still, like,
your body.
We get to dance when we want to. You have
to dance. Sweet of you.
They're like, keep dancing, boy.
But it's a lot. It's a lot to go into working in just 4 or 5 hours. It's exhausting. I know for me, I can't even do a double shift. I used to do doubles and I was dead. Like, I was like, couldn't even move.
I can't even remember the last time we did a double. Oh my God.
Just dancing for 9 hours straight. You're just like exhausted.
What was their name and how big was it? But
my mom just got mad at you for that.
Love you, mean it, Mom.
She was watching.
But for you guys, with the different aspects of different bar scenes and everything, especially in West Hollywood, kind of going outside of the scope of WeHo, are there other places you really like that, like either downtown, Silver Lake, North Hollywood, East LA, any kind of that? Are there other places in the area you guys like more than West Hollywood? And if so, why do you like those more?
We all like Santa Monica.
Okay.
Don't you work? Isn't there? No, the Birdcage. The Birdcage.
I've never been to the Birdcage. It was a circle bar.
Oh,
it's a
little
cute bar. I don't think they're a gay bar specifically. I think they just have a gay night on Sundays. But it's cute. And it was like it was like a little cute thing outside of here. I mean, downtown, we like a couple, like the bar, what was it, Red Line? Is that what it is? Precinct.
Yeah, that's a cute little bar.
I went to a bar downtown and I just don't remember which one it was, but it was definitely one of those.
Okay.
Like it had like 2 floors or something.
I think that's Precinct.
A couple cute things to do if you're gay and you want to like either go on a date or take your sweetheart. There's the Art Walk every second Thursday of the month. And what they do is they shut down 4 blocks downtown LA, and they fill all these stores and warehouses full of local art, and it's all for sale, and it's all beautiful. There are food trucks for days, and you can just eat and check out all this cool art, and it's a wonderful nighttime thing. And also my one club that I used to go to, if I ever had a Friday Saturday night off was Booty LA, and it's
you mentioned that.
It's a mashup party where there's usually 2 DJs in costumes, like 15 backup dancers, aerial artists that are floating in the air, little people wearing tutus, unicorn hat, and riding around on scooters on stage.
That is so badass.
We'll probably see JC there.
JC will be playing it. And whenever
Well,
DJs...
doesn't he have...
He's on Big Brother now.
Yeah,
he
started.
He's
It
real
starts
busy.
tonight.
Oh, that's so exciting.
It starts tonight. It starts tonight, I believe, Big Brother.
Shout out to
Literally
him.
tonight.
Yeah.
Tune in, you guys.
Excited for him for sure on that.
I'm pretty positive.
But now Booty LA is on Friday, so that's something
Okay.
to check out if you get a chance. It's fun. Mashup music all night. Kesha, Michael Jackson, Beyonce,
Oh, so they have it all.
Mike, it's fierce.
So let's talk a little shade about the gay community because do you feel that we're getting a little drink on this one? Do you feel that gay men are getting this kind of this?
It's just straight
I guess maybe this stereotype of being known as like these giant party animals that just go out all the week and drink too much and look like these.
As we're
absolutely.
sitting here
As we're
pouring
sitting
drinks.
here pouring.
I mean, like, legit.
Do you think we've gotten this kind of reputation of being gay party animals?
Yes,
Yeah,
Okay.
100%.
because we don't have any plans anytime soon to have a family or kids.
Listen, this is a very overgeneralized statement we're making
But-
right now.
but-
You guys, this
We're gonna have
couple-
kids in like probably 5-10
Right,
years
but
from
not
But not
2
months.
years. That's
No,
what you're
God,
saying.
no.
Exactly.
Okay.
So we make money and we spend money, which is why the gay community is so important to invest in for events and parties, because we will always go in and have fun and spend money and be no drama at all.
Wow.
Unless I'll spill a drink on you. Trying to fight my man.
I don't know if you guys want to see some fun gay drama at the end of almost every weekend night. You can go to the sidewalk sale that's outside in front of Mickey's, where all the boys leave after 4 a.m. and the trash is
my
real.
word. Hot dogs are out in the trash.
Exactly, and the trash is flowing.
Always.
Always. And another opinion for you, I want to know from you guys is a lot of people nowadays are saying, and especially a lot of bartenders I've run into, saying that they're starting to see a lot more straight women and men frequenting gay bars and gay establishments. What are kind of your guys' opinions on that? Are you like excited for it? Are you kind of like leery of it? Like, kind of, what do you think, Eric? I'll start with you.
Listen, as someone who is a proud gay man who also recognizes struggle that people go through on a daily basis, who am I to tell anyone that they can't be in the bar that I work at? I welcome everyone all the time. Now listen, if there's a bachelorette party that's being overly obnoxious and trying to grab me and pour water on me and do stuff like that, of course that's going to annoy me, but that could happen with anyone.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So no, I am not a bartender who gets angry when there are straight women in the bar that I work at, and I have many friends who are bartenders who get angry when there are straight women in the bar that they work at.
Yeah.
I don't understand the complex. I welcome everyone.
All right, Tyler, you
I absolutely love our allies, and I love it when they come and want to celebrate with us in a safe environment that they feel like they can be free and run amok and have fun and get wasted and not worry about being groped and grabbed and anything. But also, I do feel like it kind of is frustrating when there is a line outside your bar to get in, and then you have to pay a cover, and once you get inside, there's more females than there are gay men.
Yeah.
And it feels like it's a little saturated. Just the idea, if you go to Vegas, any nightclub in Vegas, and you're with a group of guys, and maybe 3 girls.
Someone is getting an
Earthquake.
They're working out. They're working out.
Those 3
They're
girls
working out.
will get in the club probably for free, especially if they're pretty. Or
But
if they're
isn't
not.
Vegas
But
like
gay-
a way straighter city?
Very
True.
hetero,
Yeah,
yeah.
true.
So this is like the polar opposite of WeHo, hetero. And the guys are all going to pay probably 50, 60, 75, $100 to get into this club because they're a male.
Yeah.
But women, however, are prioritized because they want to fill the club full of women.
And more men will come in and buy drinks for them and stuff like that.
Exactly. And I feel like if West Hollywood could somehow do something like that where we charge females a small $5 cover to get into our bars and take that money towards local charities. Because if you want to be our ally and be in our home, we would love it if you could support our local community.
Yeah.
And that would probably make women feel like, okay, I'm paying a cover to get in here. I'm going to act like a lady, and I'm going to, act like a guest in someone else's home.
I can see that. And
Yeah.
Spiro, what's your opinion on it for either gay or straight? I mean, gay, straight men or women that straight men or women in gay bars, like have you seen a lot more of it coming in, or do you kind of just see it's this kind of the same people?
Yeah, I mean, like I haven't worked in it quite as long as they have, but from my perspective, when I originally came here 8 years ago, I mean, yeah, it's changed a lot. I mean, which is a good thing because it's like they feel comfortable to come to the city and go into a gay club, which like they said though, like I welcome everybody,
right?
Because I want my straight friends to come in and party with me too, and have fun. But like you said, also there's like I think too sometimes as a dancer, I get a lot of, and it's not offensive to me,
right?
But like I have a lot of straight women who get crazy, like what you know how he says goes overboard, and then they're like telling me like I should be ashamed of who I am, and which like that kind of bothers me a little bit. But other than that, I welcome everybody.
They
like
such a way.
They kind of like gay shame you.
Yeah, so I'm just like, girl, like you're in my home.
Right.
Like I feel bad for you.
That's the difference between New York and LA. Because when I was a go-go dancer in New York, I was like 20 in college. It was at the Splash Bar, if you've ever heard of it.
It sounds cool though.
You know.
Eric
What
probably awesome.
I was so, you think I'm fucking skinny now? I was like disgusting. Like I was gross and frosted tips. Not much of a difference. And basically they would like put the go-go dancers up on this stage, and the background were like 3 showers that were connected, so it was like you were taking a shower.
That's cool.
Oh, cool.
But they couldn't touch you. You know,
That's
like
cool,
so. But you didn't make as much money.
That's
You
true,
weren't
yeah.
up close
And they
and personal.
tried.
So
They tried doing that here a while back because they had so many issues with go-go dancers and some sexual misconduct and all this stuff. But then like when they tried to like block it off, their tips went down like that, and they were like they eventually took it away really quickly because a lot of them complained.
Girl, I block myself in for karaoke.
He does. He
You do. I saw that.
He sequesters himself.
Long.
So in this kind of same topic of a lot more straight men and women coming into the gay clubs, do we think now that gay bars are becoming less gay by populace and more gay in name sake, instead of actually being like when you go into a gay bar, it's not really a gay bar.
There's like a theme.
It's just the name of the bar is gay, or the overall generalization of the bar is gay, not necessarily the people that are in there.
I could feel that for Flaming Saddles. I feel like there's a lot of closeted straight guys and a lot of females, lesbians, and probably majority gays. But I can see us turning into the Abbey kind of, because
and I can see that a little bit.
we're so welcoming for everybody, and it's great. That's why our bar is so successful and it's thriving.
But it doesn't scream like pride flag gay.
Exactly.
Yeah,
It
you walk in there,
we
you're
really
like,
do
we're-
have our pride flags hanging. It doesn't like
gay
you
bar.
walk into Gold Coast and it's like this is a
Gay
gay
bar.
bar.
Yeah.
You walk into
bar.
Motherlode, it's a gay bar.
Yeah.
Trunks, gay bar. So
Yeah, but I think that there's a similar theme between the 3 bars we just said, because I don't necessarily always feel like I walk in Revolver and I'm like gay.
No.
You know, Mickey's
Same.
don't really feel like
thing.
Yeah.
Mickey's more than Revolver,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, Mickey's more than Revolver. I feel like Revolver is kind of the gayest thing is of dancers.
Yeah.
Bar 10's pretty mixed because they don't have dancers.
well, because they also have food too, so it's
it's
like,
really
no,
calm food.
right,
I'm gonna miss them.
right.
So do you feel like it's kind of, and again, not in a bad way, bleeding the lines of what really is a gay bar and what's just a fun local establishment?
I'm so sorry. Can you repeat?
Like,
the question?
like instead of it actually being a straight up gay men,
Do
lesbian
I think
women,
it's hurting?
No, just do you think it's like the actual populace is being more
Yeah,
blended,
we're more popular
and it's just
now.
more gay by
RuPaul's
name.
on VH1.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
We are now becoming commercialized.
Right.
Gay bars are gay bars by name, not by necessarily people that go there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah.
And I feel like it's maybe a sense of also where they're placed, because this is like Boys Town.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's a gay bar because of where it's placed, but I feel like it's very intermixed. So
Yeah.
Specifically those like 6 blocks.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, from like Robertson to Sweetser.
Yeah.
You know,
I
so
turned
legit.
purple.
Exactly.
You
Like,
know,
great to
right.
hamburger Mary.
Yeah.
And I do.
So-
And again, no one. I mean, we do love everyone that comes and supports, especially our allies.
Oh, yeah,
because
yeah.
of that. But I mean,
No, we know what
I
you're
do.
saying.
I do see it like the people that are there at a gay bar are more mixed and matched, and it's a little bit of everyone here
Yeah.
and there. There's
Yeah,
so many different
for sure.
flavors.
Well, especially for like our Monday karaoke night, like you guys come
Yeah.
in,
We
you
love it. Some
see a
amazing
lot.
talent
Like there's
in there.
how many freaking straight people are on Monday
half
nights?
of them.
Living their
Like,
best
yeah.
life, like
You know, so much
staying
fun.
there
Doug
from
has
open to
Doug-
close.
Doug's never
buying
been.
shots.
I'm nervous.
Awesome.
Just making it.
We love that.
Yeah.
No, and it's true. I mean, I do love the fact that we're becoming, not necessarily in a sense gentrified, but we're becoming this way of more and more people are accepting, loving, and embracing who we are as a community,
and,
sharing that along with us. So even I'm not even
we can't listen to Doug by there.
Peanut galleries in full form.
Your microphone's this way.
Exactly.
But and then for the two of you, I have a quick question because I mean, as a couple, you guys have been together almost 10 months now. Working in this industry,
right?
No, since September.
Almost 10,
Yeah, it feels longer.
It feels like forever.
Well, you
feels
spoke for a little bit
months.
before. Yeah, it's like had a little bit of a relationship.
They were
before
like
you had a
dating.
relationship. You were speaking and whatever.
Actually, very little.
Very little.
We
Like,
didn't actually know anything about each other when we first
Did you move in as boyfriends?
Yes.
Yeah, I think so.
I was his boyfriend at the time. I didn't even expect to have a boyfriend.
Yeah.
I was looking for a room.
I was looking for
and
a
then I
roommate.
gained this one.
Yeah. And
Same.
I showed him the apartment. I gave him a full tour at 3 in the morning.
I bet you did.
And
What did that tour look like?
He left his night guard at my apartment after his pants went flying.
It was so embarrassing.
And I was like, I'm really embarrassed, but like I left my night guard at your house. It's like, well, I can't find it. You're gonna have to come back. And
The most embarrassing thing ever.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how do I explain? Like, I left something at the house. Like,
He brought his night guard over for a
cute.
hookup.
and with Tyler, no, I didn't bring it for that. I just stuck it in my pocket because you answered me at 3. I was like, okay, going. So like I went, and then I got there. But for Tyler, like it's just like it was kind of it had to have been fate because with Tyler, it's like something can be sitting right in front of him, and you're like, can you please look and see if that's there? And he will like, no, it's not here. And
I'm
it's
like
there.
on my phone, like
And
I
I-
see my phone, I can't find it.
That's so
That's
right.
nice.
As someone who works,
Seriously.
you're so right.
That is
I'm
the
like,
cutest
like I have like
story
spoken
I've
to him.
ever
I'm
heard
like,
in my
Tyler,
life.
have you heard me? Like, did you just hear what I said? He's
He's
like,
like,
yeah. I'm like, what
nothing.
did I say? And he's like,
Something about Red Bull. I
I
don't
don't
know.
know.
So how do you guys kind of find a balance between, I mean, again, working almost all night long, trying to spend time together during the day, having time to yourselves aside, away from the whole hoopla of the industry? Kind of what do you two try to do in order to kind of keep your guys' relationship going?
When I first met Spiro, about a month in, I already had my 5-year plan figured out with him.
Oh wow.
He really did, to be fair.
I already knew
He
exactly.
really
Everyone
did.
says-
He spoke a lot about you to people that he cares about. He really did. He did.
And I just knew that I could accomplish my current lifestyle and everything that I'm doing and bring Spiro into it, and we could do everything together. We can work events and clubs and dance, and he has a career and a future that he's planning out to be a lab technician and working in the medical field. So he's got his life together. I can include him in mine.
So you're like, I'll support him now, and then later on when
He'll
he got
support
that
me. Yes, exactly.
He'll
Like,
support me.
It's the sugar daddy flip flop.
It's just very important to include your boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever, with everything that you do.
Yeah.
And try to be a part of everything as a team because you're much more powerful together than you are apart.
Exactly, and it's the hard thing, and have you guys together as much as you guys go out, because I mean you do parties, Palm Springs, Texas, Chicago, I mean Denver,
All gay events.
all over the place. I think you guys even went to Florida as well too.
Shout out to Paul Nichols.
Seriously,
Yeah.
he has been like booking these toys like crazy, and especially this last few months. I mean, you guys have been traveling so much. Have you guys kind of felt like you've gotten a little jaded of it all with like being able to go and like have all these fun experiences?
I wouldn't say jaded, but I'd say burnt out.
Burnt out, okay.
It's a lot of work doing all these gigs, but it's so wonderful because I feel like the gay community so envies love and like happy relationships that they'll invest in it, and
True.
they want you as a couple, and
They're rooting for you.
They're
Exactly.
rooting for us.
It's
And that's so
really-
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when you guys are together at an event, is it more like you guys do your work and like do whatever you're doing, and then at the end is when you kind of come together, or do you try to find times throughout it coming and like meeting up real
We
quick?
try to do everything together.
Okay.
If we ever split up, it's probably for 20 minutes at a
Okay.
time, and then we come back together and we work better together. We complement each other. It's
Yeah.
like, I'm falling in love with my best friend, and it makes you just kind of like you make each other look better.
Oh my God, are they gay? Like, oh my God! But it's true, and honestly, I mean, the fact that I think what makes it work so much is the balance you guys have, and that you take time to be together.
Well,
to
like you say,
enjoy
the
it.
balance and how do you balance that? There was actually like, I'm tough on Tyler because Tyler has been in the scene way longer than
Love
me,
it.
and
I love it.
when it comes to like, he works. I mean, for like a dancer, I'm kind of getting to the point of like, okay, it's my time's expired dancing, but we like if I'm not working, he's working, and then like we're always in a bar. So for us to have like a life outside of that too, and have fun, you know, outside of a bar. I've told Tyler like he's finally got to where he finagled to where he's been there long enough. We can get 2 days off together and actually leave the city and like have our own time and not be in a bar.
Like and actually go to the beach and like do something fun and go hiking or go do something.
So it's like I don't know, incorporating each other's like and working together on making sure you have your time too to focus on each other, because you can get too easily wrapped up in the bars and be like even on your days off you're clubbing when you're working after you're working on the
and I can see a lot of people, because I mean like I've had
attacked.
I've had a lot of people like boys from out of town that go, oh my god, you must love your life, you're constantly partying, constantly going out, and at times I'm like, girl, this is work. I'm like, sometimes it's fun, sometimes it's not fun, and it's like you gotta. It is, and then even when you're trying to go out and enjoy yourself, you feel like you have to be on 24/7. So it is. It's a tightrope, and you have to be able to learn to walk it like a pro. So we're gonna kind of get off the seriousness of this all for a minute and have a little fun with these boys. So we're gonna play an amazing game that I like to call Never Have I Ever. I have their little. I like to have. So we have our little signs.
I was just gonna hold it. He's gonna.
So I have some funny little questions for them. Luckily, we're not doing anything too rated R.
Why?
Because I already know what these bitches have done, and so it's not fun. Because I'll know if they're lying. So first one: never have I ever injured myself while trying to impress a boy I was interested in.
Go dancing.
Elaborate a little bit here.
So, like, you're trying to do something impressive with this boy and end up falling on your ass or doing something, hurting yourself.
Go dancing at Ultra Suede. I was trying to do a trick on the stage and I fell off.
I did that too. I tried to hang myself by my feet, fell and like knocked myself hard on the head.
Recently this Saturday I was trying to impress everybody in the bar, and I tried to jump up on it really quick, and they're like, they all pull out their phones like, do a trick. I'm like, okay. So I get on the bar and I take a big step, and I'm just about to take another step on the bar, and I death drop. Into the well, into the floor.
His back.
So he was trying to impress everyone.
So the fridge, so you know the fridges that hold the beer bottles in. So the handles that you pull out have sharp edges, and Tyler scratched his back with that hand. It was like
messed it up.
It's so much worse than he's actually describing it. Like it was bad.
I've got like the new manager. It's like
she's like stitching him up. It's like touching
everybody just trying to heal me while I'm bartending. Like, are you sure? No, we'll go downstairs and take care of it. Like, I'm fine. I'll just keep bartending. I won't turn my back to bartending.
You still have a scar right there. Look.
Yeah.
Okay. There's one in the back. There. Look.
All right. You guys want to see it?
Yeah.
All right. It's if you're weak when it comes to gore,
look right here. Look, ready? Just bend over. Look at this.
Oh, that's not. Look at that. That's that's
sad. They love tea tree oil and Neosporin.
And then this one too. Right?
This little one.
Yeah.
Your underwear is the way your hands.
It was worse.
Yeah, your underwear's in the way we.
You know what? The show must go on. I kept bartending and slaying it.
Oh God. Yes. All right. So never have I ever taken food out of a trash can and eaten it. Ew. But it was just in defense. Have I taken food out of a trash can and eaten it? In defense, it was wrapped up in something.
I have never.
Was it a Starburst?
Never.
No, it was like I accidentally threw. I had like my food in a bag so that I threw it away.
Okay, thank you for opening up to us. You know.
Yeah.
I'm very open, wide open. Never have I ever cried / flirted my way out of a speeding ticket.
Oh, I
have never.
I have.
I
cried. I cried. I cried like a lunatic. I cried like a lunatic, yeah.
Never have I ever ruined someone else's vacation.
Well,
maybe.
Like intentionally?
No, I was like 7. I got this girl sick when she was going to go on her honeymoon.
Intentionally or otherwise?
It was an accident.
I think it was unintentional. I don't think it was intentional.
I don't think I
It
have.
really wasn't my vacation.
Exactly. I think it's the other way around, but it turned out
I was younger. Like, I don't think I have.
Yeah, I guess your mom.
Yeah, I don't think.
Never have I ever.
Oh! My ex-boyfriend proposed to me on vacation and I said no. I have.
That's ruined. That's ruined.
Intentionally!
Oh wait, I'm putting...
And he's definitely watching. Sorry, Todd.
Yeah, my ex-boyfriend and I, we got in a huge fight on a cruise ship, and we fought the entire time, and I couldn't get off the damn boat.
I just jumped.
Stuck with that. I was like, I could do it. Cannonball.
Oh my God.
See what my revelation uncovered? Yes.
Never.
Ex-boyfriends, yes.
Never have I ever ever had a bad fall because I was walking and texting?
I have.
I ran into
You fell.
street
You
sign.
fell.
Yeah, tripped over a curb.
It's dangerous.
Like you lost your pudding? Like you pudding?
No, actually, it's like you're walking, and then you know how the curb just ends.
Yeah. And like you step down, there's no step. Yeah. Well, it's like when it does. When it's like when you think there's a step there, and you're like,
Oh, yeah.
where'd the car go?
I think I've walked into like a
Street sign.
Oh my gosh, yeah, like
I
a
walked
pole
into
or
a street
something.
sign,
The
yeah.
one,
God.
the one actually, when you cross the street for Gym Bar and the sushi place, the pole right there.
Oh my God.
Oh my god, I love
Yeah.
it.
Save the tweet.
This will be a good one. Never have I ever accidentally said I love you to someone.
I don't.
You said I love
What do you
too.
like? I say I love you to people I care about.
No,
like,
but
I
like,
love
no,
you,
said,
Tyler. Yeah.
no, said I love you.
Oh, okay. So I dated this amazing human being for a minute. Well, it was a long minute, but like the first time we started dating, we were eating Taco Bell, and I was like, "Did you get any hot sauce?" And he was like, "Yeah, I got all of it." I was like, "Oh my god, I love you."
Did he take
Thank
it the
you.
wrong way?
And he was like, and I was like, "Oh, "Did I really just say that? Hot sauce?"
No, I came close one time, but I caught myself, and I was just like, "Ah, thanks, Lab. Thank you."
Someone has drunkenly said it to me.
Yeah.
And how did you feel on that one? Were you like
Weird.
Weird.
And then the next day they felt weird too.
Oh my god.
The whole relationship, he never said I love
It
you
was
back.
So in the spirit, spirit,
Shame on you.
in the
Oh, I know,
spirit
actually,
of
good
nightlife,
for you.
Yeah, no, I
Screw
mean,
that one.
in the spirit of nightlife, never have I ever been awake for 2 days straight.
Wait, what was it?
Have I been awake for 2 days
Guilty.
That's so not nice. My mom is watching.
straight? We're not. I didn't ask why.
Matt
Although-
Flynn's house.
Yes.
The Matt Flynn mansion.
This will be good. Never have I ever been kicked out of a bar.
That's why you need 2 days off a week. You need 2 days off a week because
Oh yeah, I got carried out of the
I think
Abbey.
by his own bar.
Oh my god, you have!
Oh my god. Never have I ever been in handcuffs, sexual or otherwise.
That's fucked up, Enoch.
I said sexual or otherwise, and again, I'll leave that open-ended.
I got kicked out of the Abbey for dancing on the pole
Same.
because my ex was there with his new boyfriend that he cheated on me with, and I was like, "Fuck you guys, I'm gonna dance." And the security kept telling me to get off the pole. I'm like, "Okay, fine, I'll get off the pole." And then Uptown Funk came on, and that's
And you
my-
were not-
I was like,
lost
"Oh,
it, yeah.
sorry, I'm getting kicked out
Have you been in
tonight."
handcuffs?
Yes.
This side of the room has not been in handcuffs whatsoever.
I mean, I'll make some tonight.
Oh my god.
We'll
You
get
heard
them
it here first.
So we're going to be going to Chi LaRue's after to get them hair. Never have I ever wanted to fall in love with my sibling's friend.
That's like my sibling's friend.
Yeah, it's like a brother, sister's friend.
Surprising me with good content.
I have never. Because
I don't think
all my siblings' friends are younger than me, and my sister's boyfriends
I
were
think that
ugly.
I definitely was attracted to one of my sister's boyfriends.
Oh my gosh.
She's
Yeah,
5 years younger than me.
Sibling drama.
My brother doesn't have a Facebook, so I can say yes.
Ryan would call. Yeah, for sure. Ryan would
Matt Kreckler.
You remember the first time
Alright, so we're going to do just a couple more.
This is fun.
Never have I ever wanted to be one of the Kardashians.
What? Who has? Why would you not want to be a Kardashian?
But which one?
It doesn't matter.
Eric?
Oh, yeah, which-
I am obviously Courtney.
Yeah.
She's
I like Courtney. She's sweet.
She's like, you know, organic and a little bit
As
of a
sweet as you can get
bitch
for a
and, like,
Kardashian.
kind of a slut, you know, like 3 kids, no hubby.
Yeah.
I'm with it.
I'd
you know?
totally be Cam.
Right.
Yeah, you are Cam. You're Cam.
Who would I be?
Maybe Chris, the matriarch.
I would be.
So Chris.
The one that kept them all alive.
Yeah.
But still.
Maybe
Have
Caitlyn.
you
No, I'm just kidding. No.
Have you seen Kris Jenner though? Like she's one of the most beautiful
Yeah.
aliens I've
She
ever
is.
seen.
She is.
In
Good
my
for
whole
her.
life.
This one's directed at Tyler. Never have I ever blamed farts on an animal.
Oh, an
Well,
animal?
the problem
I don't think
is,
I
I
ever
just
have.
now got boba. So, the whole time, it's been there's a frog in the couch.
You have blamed me. I will blow you up so bad right now.
Oh my god.
No pun
So
intended.
many farts.
You have blamed others for your farts when they have
We're being
clearly
personally
been you.
attacked. Someone's dropping fart bombs
No.
in Flaming Saddles.
It's not true.
He has
I'm not
video
going to
footage.
say the pride story I want to say right now to
Oh my
keep
God.
you from embarrassment, but you fart a lot.
I do.
Okay?
Like a
And
professional.
that's
He has a video on his phone of proof. I'm dancing in a club like, I'm just completely appalled.
Oh
Stop.
my god, I do
Yeah,
have
mine
video
are sweet
footage.
and lettuce.
I'm
Oh my God,
videotaping
the video's
Spiro,
too.
and Spiro's like, da, 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 and he goes, oh my god, babe, did you just fart?
But
Come with,
yeah, exactly.
Right. That was more than a
Spiro,
fart.
I mean, Tyler, you should just come clean and
I'm
just
on
tell the world.
I'm on a high
You
5,000
just tell
calorie
the world.
diet.
And on that note, ladies and
Farter.
gentlemen, we want to thank you so much for tuning in today to Holding Court. I want to thank these amazing men for showing up today and being here as my lovely guests. You can always see, you can basically see all of them around every bar in West Hollywood, but Eric and Tyler you can see at Flaming Saddles. Eric is there Mondays and Tuesdays. Tyler's there with him on Monday. And then also on the weekend, you can see them upstairs. Wednesdays! Wednesday.
Karaoke, it's
And
the most
Wednesday.
lit thing ever.
There's so many, yeah, Monday, Wednesday, and Tyler's there on Monday, and then you have weekends, and then Spiro Fridays at Revolver.
And
Go
I'm
tip
also
that boy.
hosting events with Paul, so.
Oh, and
Yeah.
we'll check out Paul
GPS.
Nichols. So there you
Come on,
go.
GPS
Yeah.
downtown.
Get it,
Come
girl.
on.
So there you go. Check out Paul Nichols and see where Spiro's going to be downtown for all the fun realness. It's usually a precinct, right? Or Madison?
No, the
No,
Globe.
it's like the
Oh, the
Globe.
Globe.
It's
Oh.
this massive
Yeah.
space.
I've been to Globe, yeah.
It's amazing.
Super cute. We want to thank GayLifeLA.com for helping us out,
Yes.
as well as Kings Road Apartment Homes for the lovely space you see today. Thank you guys so much, and we'll check you out next week.
Thanks for having us.
Bye.
Bye.